this really fast because I kind of have to pee and there's booze outside, so we're gonna just do it. I run a company called Armada, where we manufacture a tiny little device that we put onto pallets, which are the wooden crates that you see at like Costco. They've always got a bunch of stuff on it and it's just wrapped with plastic. We give this to the manufacturers of products, merge this information up against vessel movement, against airplane movement, pretty much any piece of data we can get our hands on, and we make large-scale predictions about what's going to happen. Where is my pallet right now? Where is my pallet in context? How is this port performing versus that one? Should I ship today or tomorrow? Because really, at the end of the day, none of this data exists for the kinds of customers that we tend to work with. And these are the Johnson & Johnsons of the world, the Procter & Gamble's. There's absolutely zero transparency in the industry. Just for a little bit of context, really what you get when you start to add a little bit of visibility from the pallet level is all sorts of different waypoints, and you'd expect customers to have this kind of information. When you buy something on Amazon, it goes through FedEx, and you see something has left this warehouse, it's arrived at this location, you see exactly what's going on. But if you look at 90% of the rest of the industry, you've got these large-scale manufacturers, they have bupkis. They have absolutely zero information. I think Levi's the group of 30 people that run the supply chain for Levi's spend about 90% of their time literally calling up the vessels of all of these ships, captains of all these vessels, and figuring out where in customs or things are. So the fact that no one has any of this information is really upsetting. But really the reason why we have these low-cost pallets is because not only are we capturing this information from AIS providers, and that's just an anti-collision thing so that two boats don't hit each other in the water, but we really want to be able to see what's going on, because our core thesis is if you can measure something in the global supply chain, you can change it. So not only are we figuring out throughput, capacity, congestion, performance, dwell time for all the movements of vessels inside of ports, we're doing it not just on the terminal level, but down to the berth level, looking at specific carriers, and we do the same similar analysis for airlines using similar data sets. And here's just another picture of the kind of visibility that you get with the system that we've got. And it's not just about the movement of goods, it's about how that stuff fits together. Am I going to get impacted by storms? There's going to be a delay here, go to another port. I guess that's really it. I think that was a couple minutes because I do still have to pee. Great.